Hi guys, yeah, it's me. This will be a quick update on what I'm up to as regards my December update, I suppose. Right, first things first, let's get on with the builds. As you saw in my last update, if you watched my last update, the Leopard for the M group build. Well, I've completed it. It's now complete. So I finished that. Got the slatted on, which I'll be truthful, I wasn't really looking forward to, but I managed to get it on. It was better than the. I found that we made the Buffalo, the Bronco. I think it was the Bronco kit that I built with the slatted armour. That armour was so fiddly and it was so funny. I just didn't like it. But this one went on no problem whatsoever. It was no fit issues or nothing. So it was nice. So yeah, nice build. The tracks I used. I'm not going to pick it up like that. The tracks come out nice. They with the the Bronco tracks I used for this. They came out lovely. So yeah, so I've actually got my M group build finished. So yeah, so that's what I've done this month. So I'll put that to one side. I'll show you the next one. I'll put that there for a minute. I'll just lean across. And we go back onto the Otter light reconnaissance car. It's had a slight weathering. A bit more to do yet on that. What I've done is I've managed to do it with the doors open so that you can actually see the interior. Oh, I've actually still got some of my kitchen roll in there. I'll just grab that out. So yeah, I don't know if you can see inside there the interior. Probably can't, it's too dark. But I haven't finished that yet because I've had an idea of not so much a diode but a little vignette, little base for it to go on. And I've seen a set of figures that I want for it, which I think Father Christmas are going to be bringing for me. The only downside that I have with this kit that I've found now so far is the decals. I found the decals were a bitch, to put it finely. As you can see, I've got the decals on there and there. There should have been a decal to go there, but it disintegrated on me. I managed to get the decals on the back, not a problem, sorted them out. And also in my last video as well, I said about the tank gun. The boys' anti-tank rifle that I'd broke the barrel, it snapped off. I fixed it, I painted it, it's now in place, it looks alright. So, but like I said, that'll be finished in the new year because I'm waiting for some figures to come. So that's where I'm at with that. So nice kit though, but I just didn't like the decals. Let me excuse me while I just lean across the screen. Now, the next build that I'm actually building, I'm in the process of building, is, sorry for knocking the camera, the Cromwell. It's a Tamiya kit, what can you say, it's lovely. Everything fitted nice. Don't know if you can see that. I even used the rubber band tracks, which, you know, Oh, the turret's not fixed on properly. Yeah, again, nice build, you can't fault it, it's Tamiya. But what I've built this for is I'm building another little dio. It's a bit of an homage to my favourite program of Band of Brothers. I've mentioned it around a few times. I've got another kit coming, which again is another Christmas present. I've got a Sherman coming as well. And I'm doing the bit. I've got this set of figures, this one here, because I mean it says Tankman in France, but it was actually, the scene itself is in Holland during Operation Market Garden. I've got the figures all built up. They're all built. Just going to start painting them, but like I said, I've got another set of these coming as well, hopefully for Christmas, because obviously both tanks had tank riders on, but I'll have to manipulate the figures around to have them in slightly different poses. I've got the base already, well, part of it, but I've got to make the other part yet, because I'm using this. Let me just slide that out of the way. So I'll be using this. It's a formulae mould, but when I bought this, it came with 3 parts. Again, excuse my head. I bought this from Cosford, and the idea is you cut it out and you use it to make the road. I don't know whether to cut those 2 out and do that piece, or use this as a mould and make a cast of that and use 2 of these to make one straight. I'm not 100% sure yet, but the idea is then you've obviously got the woman with the baby stood at the side of the road and the figures, but whether I use them 2 or use them as a cast, I haven't decided yet. So that's my plan for that. So that's all the builds I've got on the go at the moment. Anything else build wise? No, not build wise. So what I'll do is I'll put these away and I'll just show you some purchases that I bought. Shouldn't really have, but they weren't on my watch list, so I cleared it with her indoors and it's all good. So I'll clear all this away and I'll show you them. Back in a sec, guys. Okay. Purchases this month. Well, there is a rule. The wife has a rule that this time of year I don't buy kits, as I explained in my last update. This close to Christmas, I'm not allowed to buy kits because obviously if I've got stuff on my watch list, you know, family speak to my missus what I want for Christmas, and she has a rate through my watch list on eBay, and then they buy me kits. Well, I had an offer that was too good to miss out on, so I cleared it with her indoors, and she said, yeah, you can't not get them. So I'll show you my purchases for this month. Now, it might be a shock to some people, because you know I'm an armour builder. I don't build planes. But this, I mean, the box is battered, it's old, it's the old Airfix Messerschmitt BF109E 124 scale. And as you can see inside, it's all still there. The decals maybe I will need replacing. But there's the decal, they're a bit yellow, but guys, it's still sealed. So I bought that. It was too good an offer to not buy. That is one of my purchases. I haven't told you how much I paid for them yet. So I bought that one. And I also bought that way. Oh, let me move this one out of the way because you can't see it. Hang on. Another flying thing. Let's just move that out of the way. I bought the Revell de Havilland Mosquito Mark IV bomber, 1/32 scale. This one hasn't even been opened, it's still cellophane sealed. So yeah, as a shock to a lot of people, that's 2 flying things that I have purchased. Whether I build them or not is a different matter, but I bought them for the grand total of £10 for the 2. £5 each. Yeah. So it was too much of an offer not to buy them. So that's my 2 kit purchases this month. Also, I then bought some books. Got this one, Weapons of World War II. It goes from everything: aircraft, artillery, details, pictures, armoured vehicles, and it's just full of some cracking pictures and stuff like that. I bought this from a garden centre, a local garden centre of one of these fancy garden centres that you go to, and they've got everything in there. It cost me £4, so I bought that. Well, I don't buy a lot of books, but sometimes books catch my eye. And then today I was doing a bit of Christmas shopping with the with She Who Must Be Obeyed, and I was having a walk around the Works. I mean, most places in Britain have got the Works, but in their local shopping precinct or whatever, it's a discount bookstore for those in foreign lands that are watching it. Anyway, bought this, the Images of War Special, Tiger 1 and Tiger 2. I mean, this has got some cracking photos in it. Some absolutely stunning. Nice reading. Some lovely photos. I mean, I haven't looked through it, I only got it today, so I haven't even looked through it properly. But there's some nice pictures in there. But then there's also towards the centre, and you've got the colour photos of the Jagdtiger, not photos, sorry, photos, but the colour schemes and stuff. Again, all the different camo schemes and so on. But yeah, so I've seen that and I said, oh, I've just got to get that. I got it. It cost me a whole of £5. So for once I actually got a bargain. That's a few bargains I've had this month. Now, there is one other thing that I want to mention. In one of my previous videos that you probably, if you've watched my videos, I built a dio using the mini art buildings. If you look through my videos, you'll see it. I called it Somewhere in Normandy. Well, yesterday, my local model club, IPMS Birmingham, we had a bit of our Christmas do and whatnot, and I won. I won a trophy for that dio. The IPMS Birmingham, it's called the Ivor Doe trophy for dioramas, and yeah, I was quite chuffed. It's my first ever trophy, so yeah, I was quite chuffed with that. So yeah, so there's my trophy that I won for that dio. So and then, so of course there was all the trophies for all the different things, but yeah, I'm happy with that. It's first ever trophy. I was chuffed. So bit of a Cheshire Cat moment for me. And then also we have a charity thing on where, you know, a mystery gift. People bring in kits and they're wrapped up so you don't know what they are. They're all in the, it's like a lucky dip in the bag, and then you pay £2 to you pay £2, you have a dip, and then this kit has to be built, or kits depending on how many times you have a go. It has to be built by March, and if you don't build the kit by March, you have to pay a forfeit of £3. You're not allowed to use. You're only allowed to use what's in the box. You can't use. You can even use the box. You can use anything. Anything that comes in the box. You can use that to build the kit. So I had two lucky dips. I had 2 goes, and the first one I got was this Gigantics. It's an AMT the huge tarantula diorama. I've had a quick look inside. It looks a lot of fun to build. I mean, you've got the buildings, the power lines, the body of a big spider, the building, but then you also get, and this I think is quite cool, you get big dio base for it as well, which could be quite an interesting build. I'm looking forward to building that. It could be a bit of fun. So there's that one, but then I pushed my luck too far. I had another go, and I ended up with another flying thing. Now that one I'll definitely manage to get built, I think, but this one I might struggle. But we'll see. It's 1/48 scale, so it's not too tiny. So you know, it's not too bad. I mean, the detail's not brilliant, I suppose, but I don't know. I don't really build. As you know, I don't build planes. I think I've built 1 plane in my life. So, but we will see. So yeah, that's my update. I think that's everything. So I'm droning on a little bit, to be fair, but yeah. So I've got some interesting kits this month. So I'm just looking forward now to the old Christmas period and see what Santa brings me in his sack. And let's hope it's a model kits, whatever. I do know a few that I've got because I had to, but you know, sometimes you have to help people in their thinking. So I know some of them I've got, but you know, that's for the next video, January video. So anyway, guys, this is quite a long video, this one. So what I'll do is I'll cut it now. I'll finish it now. Just leaves me time to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll speak to you all again soon. Anyway, stay safe, guys. Keep modelling. Ta-da.